So far, Joan Mir has had a miserable weekend at Rio Hondo, finishing last on the timesheets on Friday and failing to move up in qualifying. The new Honda rider crashed at turn 7 on the first lap of Saturday's 12-lap sprint in Argentina and was taken to the medical center for examination. Despite the fact that initial scans revealed no serious injury to his right ankle, Mir has been transferred to a hospital in nearby Santiago for further evaluation. Welcome to MotoGP Reverse. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated. After his fall, Joan Mir will be transferred to hospital in Santiago for further precautionary checks after the large impact. Honda said in a brief statement there were no major injuries discovered during the initial checks at the Circuit Medical Center. Mir is expected to go to hospital after the crash to have a bump on his head checked. Honda is already down one rider in Argentina after Marc Marquez was forced to withdraw from the round due to a broken hand last week. At the Portuguese Grand Prix, Marquez was involved in a controversial crash with RNF Aprilia's Miguel Oliveira, which resulted in a fracture to his right thumb. Marquez was set to serve a double long lap penalty in Argentina for his Oliveira incident, but he opted out of the race. The FIM stewards updated their penalty application earlier this week to ensure Marquez serves it in the next round. Honda filed an appeal claiming that the move violated the regulations, and the case is now being heard in the FIM's Court of Appeal in Switzerland. Marquez is one of 4 riders out of action in Argentina, with Oliveira, Ducati's Enea Bastianini and Tech3's Pol Espargaro also out due to injury. Espargaro was released from the intensive care unit in Barcelona on Friday after undergoing surgery for a jaw fracture sustained in a violent FP2 crash in Portugal. Brad Binder of KTM won the Spirit in Argentina on Saturday after starting 15th on the grid. Alex Marquez of Gresini will start on pole for Sunday's Grand Prix. The factory Honda team missed Sunday's MotoGP Argentina Grand Prix due to Joan Mir's decision to withdraw after a crash in the sprint race. After qualifying in the 18th and last place on the depleted grid, the 2020 world champion was forced to ride a recovery lap in Saturday's 12-lap sprint. Mir crashed heavily going through turn 7 on the first lap and had to be taken to the medical center for a checkup. Although preliminary scans revealed no serious injuries, he was taken to a hospital in Santiago del Estero for further examination of his right ankle. Despite the fact that no major damage to his ankle was discovered, Mir and Honda have decided to withdraw from the remainder of the Argentina weekend in order for him to be fit for the America's Grand Prix on April 14th to 16th. It means that no factory Honda team rider will be present on a MotoGP grid for the second time in 2 seasons, following their absence from the 2021 Valencia Grand Prix. Honda issued the following brief statement. The Repsol Honda team and Joan Mir have decided to sit out the rest of the Argentina Grand Prix weekend to rest and recover the number 36. He will return to Europe to continue his recovery in order to be fully prepared for the Grand Prix of the Americas, which will take place on April the 14th to 16th. No major injuries were discovered during tests at the circuit and at the hospital in Santiago del Estero. But the Repsol Honda team rider reported significant discomfort and pain following the heavy impact associated with the fall. With only 17 riders on the grid for the race at Rio Hondo, it has been the smallest grid for a race since the 2011 season. That year, only 15 riders competed in 2 events, while in Australia the number was reduced to 14. The factory Honda team was already missing a rider heading into the Argentina Grand Prix, as Marc Marquez was sidelined by a hand fracture sustained in a controversial crash with Miguel Oliveira in the Portuguese Grand Prix. With Mir's absence, 5 full-time riders now missed this year's Argentina Grand Prix, with Pol Espargaro, Oliveira and Enea Bastianini also ruled out due to injuries. Marco Bezzecchi claimed a maiden MotoGP victory for himself and Valentino Rossi's MotoGP team after dominating a wet Argentina Grand Prix, while reigning world champion Francesco Bagnaia crashed. As a Honda fan, will you still be following MotoGP after this shocking news? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.